And with that, the regular season is over, and it looks like we're going to see some new faces making their postseason debut. Carlos, what can you tell about the postseason and why it's so difficult and why it's so unique?
Man, it's just a totally different ball game. I mean, it's a new beginning. So whatever you did in the regular season no longer matters.
That's right.
And I love that. I mean, the intensity that you take to the ballpark every single day is just superb. You have a new, pep in your step. You're ready to go. You know that everything you do, every little thing matters. It's the most fun I've had playing baseball, postseason baseball.
That's right. If you're a rookie making it to the postseason or you're a 10-year veteran, it's like making your major league debut all over again. All is brand new, more focus, attention from the media and outside hype, and then pitch to pitch is very intense in postseason baseball. It is the best.
What do you recall, Jake, about your first postseason start?
My first postseason start, I had some broken ribs in St. Louis, and it did not go well in Old Busch Stadium. Albert Pujols and company put a hurting on Mr. Peavy.
Yeah. Carlos, what about you?
Just trying to keep my breathing under control. And we were talking about paying attention to detail. How about this pitch right now? Win this pitch, pitch to pitch. It just escalated from there. But that's basically the mentality you got to have to succeed.
Well, 162 in the books. Now the real fun begins. The playoffs are here.
Joe, I remember back when you first burst on the scene, you dealt with the pressure, the burden of expectation, right, of being the first overall pick. Did you feel that more in your first big league game or your first postseason game? Well, it is go time. He's about to start in his first Game 7. Ron Darling, you did it in the NLCS and the World Series both. Are you able, I'm so curious, are you able to enjoy it or are you too nervous?
Well, you certainly enjoy it. I mean, that's the reason you become a major league athlete at some point, is that you want to have a chance to be in the biggest stage. Now, of course, watch out what you wish for. It's wrought with all these perils and twists and turns, and you've got to be able to handle that. The one, I think, constant theme I remember from the Game 7s I've pitched is that they come at you fast, the game really quickens. Seems like the players are sprinting to the plate to face you, when that certainly is not the case. It's just how it feels. So my recommendation for anyone that's pitching a Game 7 is just try to slow it down, try to relax, try to find that inner meditative self if you can. That'll make it much easier.
I like that. Take a moment, right? This is what you play for.
You're out!
First pitch coming your way next. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And you got to love a Game 7, especially with a trip to the World Series on the line, Chris.
Yeah, and the heat's turned up all the way tonight, Boog. The pressure's never higher than in a Game 7, and the pennant's on the line in this one. So it's a matter now of which team can handle it better, which team can put the nerves aside and play clean baseball one play at a time.
Yeah, it's got to be hard to stay in the moment knowing the World Series is just one win away. The stakes are sky high. I've had players tell me the highest level of pressure in the playoffs is in the LCS, not the World Series. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. getting the nod for Game 7 on the mound, Jimmy Saunders.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Gavin Lux.
The shortstop.
And the pitch. That just misses. So this is it. Game 7 is off and running. The 1-1. Just missed.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at-bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 on the way. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Here's the 2-2. That one to first. Cronenworth takes it to the bag. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent.
In there, that's a double.
Waste no time there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 2-0.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Bellinger fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score, and it's 1-0. Chris Taylor now, and he swings and misses at the initial offering. And strike 2.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
That's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Swinging a foul straight back.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Betts, the lead runner out at second. Taylor at first. 2 out of the inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. On to first. That ends the inning and stop. Back here at Petco Park. And here is James Outman. Outside corner. There's a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it and they don't get the out. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. And that's in there for strike 1. That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
And down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
The first baseman.
And a pitch.
Freddie Freeman.
And that's in there at the knees. Chris, how about Freddie Freeman and the career that he has delivered? He's turned into one of the better all-around hitters and a really good defender at first base. The pitch.
Yeah, really impressive that he changed uniforms and did not miss a beat. It was an emotional departure for him to leave Atlanta, but he embraced the Dodger blue rather quickly.
That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner at first. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Grounder might be 2. On to Bogarts. Throw to first, safe. So up next, Chris Taylor. That clips the corner. Taylor, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. And a base hit right there. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Tatis fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit. And now James Outman in there, and it's 0-1. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers 2. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. That's in there. And that's strike 1.
0-1. There you go, fellas. Let's go.
And a strike in there.
Felt hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in between, perhaps choke up a little bit, and just try to get the bat to the baseball.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Next is the Dodger DH, Trace Thompson. And it's fouled away. 1 down, base is empty. Tapped softly on the ground. Throw over to Cronenworth. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now it's Gavin Lux. Gets the call, going 1. Chopper right side. Kim. The throw to first. That ends the frame. Down in. Ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Strike 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next one just misses. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. The line to kick the pitch. And it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Bellinger makes the grab. 1 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Got it by him for the K.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Dodgers 2. Tim Hill taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 26.
Congratulations to the National League champions. These guys clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it, fellas, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 17.